Here we go.
Wiki-san's really ready for this battle here. So we're looking at all these different characters. We got Kid Cobra, and we also have Bite and Bark. Ishikawa-san, let's talk about Kid Cobra for a second.
そうですね、石川さん、ちょっとキッドコブラについてちょっと話しましょう。
はい。キッドコブラは腕がヘビのモチーフになっている、ヘビ人間みたいなそういう感じのキャラクターですね。
So Kid Cobra, he's kind of a snake man. His arms are snakes, and he himself is sort of a snake as well.
顔をフルフェイスで覆ってるのでちょっと謎めいた感じのキャラクターになってます。
And you know his entire face is covered by that helmet he's wearing, so he's kind of a mysterious guy.
Very mysterious.
Yeah, mysterious indeed. And I noticed too that he has two different colored eyes, and I'm curious about the design decision behind that.
なんか目なんか色がなんか2つもなんか違うということにちょっと気になったんですけど。
はい。オッドアイなんですけど、それが結構謎めいている特徴の一つです。
So that's maybe I won't go into it now, but that's just another kind of mysterious thing about Snake Man.
Interesting.
興味深いですね。
The fans will have to wait.
So let's.
Oh yeah,
I'm
still in shock.
So as we're moving around too, let's talk about Bite and Bark and his special unique ability.
そうですね、ちょっとバイトアンドバークについて話しましょう。
はい。バイトアンドバークは他のキャラクターがアームズ能力を持っている人間に対してロボットで参戦してきたちょっと珍しいコンビのキャラクターたちですね。
So Bite and Bark, they're kind of obviously kind of a unique combination. Obviously they are a combo for one thing, but also, he's a robot that was kind of created to fight against, humans who have this stretchy arm ability.
犬型のロボットをお供にして戦ってます。ちょっと反則なんじゃないかなと思うんですけど、それは目をつぶってください。
So he fights with this robot dog partner, which seems like it should be against the rules, but it gets overlooked for some reason.
And if you notice, you can actually the dog is just matched up, or they meshed up together with for the rush attack.
そうですね。必殺技になるとなんか一体になりますね。
はい。合体します。頭に犬がつきます。
He gets right on the head there, yeah.
勝ちました。
Fusion.
Mr. Yabuki, what again?
Yeah, obviously you don't want to jump on people's dogs' heads all the
ファイター
time.
の入り替えをしますか? Okay, yeah, so we'll switch fighters.
So, all right, we're gonna show more. Oh, you guys are switching it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, now we're going to Cobra Kid's level, which is a really fun level. Can we talk a little bit about that level?
そうですね。ちょっとスネークパークについて何か。
はい。ここはコマボードと呼ばれる乗り物に乗って戦うステージになってます。
So this is a stage where you get on these kind of mysterious looking objects called snake boards and fight while you're riding on those.
キッドコブラはストリートのちょっとこうストリートファッションに進んでボードに乗って日夜このアームズファイトをしている。なので世界観もちょっとストリートっぽいそういう風なエリアになってます。
So this is kind of a street style area of this game. Obviously, Kid Cobra, he's kind of a street style guy, kind of like the version of a skater for this world. So that represents that element of this place.
Oh, that's awesome.
Street Cobra.
Very much looks like an urban rooftop skate park with super cool skateboards.
Right under a freeway as well.
I know. I hope somebody makes those skateboards someday.
そうですね。我々スタッフも非常に気に入ってます。
Yeah, everyone on staff is really into this level.
I definitely noticed the level itself too. It's very unique compared to other levels. You actually are right on these tops, and it makes the game a little bit quicker. It makes it harder to dodge, or easier to dodge. And there's just so much that you can do that's different when compared to other levels.
コマに乗ることもあるし、なんかこのゲームの中でも結構ユニークなステージですね。
はい、遊びがちょっと他のステージとは変わってるので、ちょっと他のステージとはまた刺激的な部分があると思います。
Yeah, I think it's pretty impactful just because even the gameplay is kind of different on this stage compared to the others.
Let's look at the arms that they're using right now. So it looks like round one goes to.
Matt's got a tall order here. He is playing against the developers, and they obviously know what they're doing. You're holding your own, Matt.
Doing great. So let's go into Bite and Bark's arms here.
ちょっとバイト&バークのアームについて話しましょうか。
はい。右手につけているのは相手を追尾する追っかける アームになってます。
So on that right there, he's got a homing type arm that can actually, it'll track your opponent's movements and home in on him.
でそして左手の方はクラッカー状にこうまるでこうパーティーのようにですねボーンとこうクラッカーが出るんですけどパーティーっぽいように見えて炎をまとってるちょっと危ない一面もあります。
And so on the left there, he's got what kind of looks like a party favor. It's called the Cracker, but it also has this fire attribute, so it might look like a party thing, but it's pretty dangerous. Gotcha.
I noticed that Kid Kuroba's got his special just waiting in the wings.
Kid Kurobaの必殺ゲージが。
いいですね、溜まってますね。決めましょうか。決めましょう。
Oh, is it time for Ibuki to bring the pain?
I feel
I'm so glad I got out of that.
Matt felt the heat.
So let's talk about Kid Cobra's arms while we're at it.
あ、そうですね。
終わりました。左手が縦にこう弾が出る武器をつけてますね。
So on that left, just to talk about Kid Cobra's arms a little bit, he's got that left hand kind of vertical, the vertical three-pronged attack. Nice.
Awesome.
というわけで矢吹が2連勝でした。
Yep, so that was Mr. Ibuki winning twice in a row.
Good job, sir. You did.
プレイヤーをチェンジしましょうか。
All right, we're going to change players. I think Mr. Ishikawa is going to play a bit. And we're going to change characters.
So we got some characters going on here. We got
Helix.
Twin Tail and
Yeah.
Helix.
Helix is so amazing.
Right. Helix.
All right. And the gloves have passed into
To Yabuki.
new hands once again.
Mr. Ibuki has the gloves back on.
Musical gloves.
So let's get into the technical side of Twin Tail and Helix's fighting style.
そうですね。ちょっとトゥインテールまたは DNA マンのテクニックについてちょっと話しましょうか。
ツインテール特徴的なのは相手の攻撃をスローにすることができますね。
So what's unique about Twin Tail is that she has this ability to actually slow down incoming attacks.
And that's like a really good offensive defensive move because you're able to counter your opponent by having them attack you, but dodging it, slowing their punch down, and then you counter right away.
やはりなんか攻撃にも防衛にもなんか適しているテクニックですね。
そうですね。相手の攻撃をうまくスローにさせてカウンターを決めるというのが得意なキャラクターですね。
Yeah, she's really good for you slow down that enemy attack and then bring that counter right in.
I think we also noticed too that Twin Tail is the only character that's not using her arms. She's actually using her hair as her weapon.
で、Twin Tail が唯一の腕を使わないキャラですね。髪を使ってます。
そうなんです。アームズ能力っていうのは腕だけじゃなくて髪の毛にも出ることがある。
So it's just the fact that the arms ability doesn't always show up in your arms. Sometimes it shows up in your hair.
Good point.
I wish my hair could do that.
Good game.
With Helix's win, I think we should move on and talk about Helix and about his
Yeah, definitely.
ヘリクスが勝ったということで、ちょっとヘリクスについて話しましょう。
フェリックスはこう体も上下に伸び縮みする特徴的なキャラですね。
So Helix is really unique just because of the fact that this kind of body stretch, as you can see there, it stretches and expands up and down.
まあ扱うのが一番難しいかもしれない。
And he's probably the hardest character to use.
Yeah, he seems like he has some very unique skill sets, but it also seems very rewarding if you figure out how to utilize those at the right times.
Oh yeah.
まあ確かに扱うのが難しいだろうけど、なんかマスターしたらすごい価値があるキャラですね。
そうですね。ヒリクスを使いこなせたらもう尊敬を集めると思いますね。
Yeah. If you can master Helix, I think he'll be respected by the community.
強いですね。
So for
Doing
players
pretty good.
looking for a challenge, they should focus on their Helix play.
Do I get my first one?
Wow.
Good job, Matt.
Nice.
Practice makes perfect, right? This is
Yeah.
it. All right, so
Final round.
final round. This is it.
Final round.
Uh-oh. He seeks revenge now.
Oh no, he's got two.
復讐のチャンス。
So let's look at the techniques of the arms here that we're seeing here. So Twin Tail is using her Purcell and also her Chilla.
ちょっとそのトゥインテールが今使っているアームズについて話しましょうか。
ツインテールは今左手 に氷のパンツですね。右手にパラソルつけてます。
So yeah, she's got that freezing punch on the left and then the parasol on the right
まあ
there.
凍らせて傘で突き刺すっていう、まあ、非常に怖い組み合わせですね。
And it's a pretty scary combination. You know, she can freeze you with that left and then stab you with the right.
Oh yeah.
And earlier we had the yellow sphere that they were standing in front of, and that helps to fill up their special gauge. So it's obviously smart to get in there when you can.
Oh, that was
Get that.
close.
There it is.
Bam. Oh, ouch. Nice.
矢吹は勝ったけど石川は負けたっていう。
So, as we see, Mr. Ibuki won and Mr. Ishikawa lost.
All right.
変わりましょう。
変わりましょう。Well,
Switching fighters.
so we're gonna.
We have to do
Right,
the glove swap again.
So at this point, we had shown four of the newer characters at Twintel, Bite and Bark, Kid Cobra, Helix. So there are characters that we've shown before, but now we're going to show them live here today and have them duke it out as well. So we got Springman and Minmin.
じゃあちょっとまあスプリングマンとミンミン今までまあ見てきたかに移りましょう。
Let's see. How about some ramen bowl?
Ramen bowl.
That
like
sounds
that.
tasty.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it. I am pretty hungry.
お腹空いてた。
So what is the story behind Springman?
じゃあスプリングマンのストーリーはなんでしょう。
はい、スプリングマンはですね、アームズを代表するキャラクターですね。腕がバネになっていて、もうアームズを体現したような、本当にそういうキャラクターです。
So he's kind of the embodiment of arms, you know. He's the representative. He's kind of the mascot character, and his arms are made of springs.
彼はですね、非常に熱血的で、で人懐っこいところがあります。で、ただ負けず嫌いなので、最後のゲージが4分の1になると、腹痛を発生してパワーアップします。
And he's a really passionate fighter. He's kind of a gym rat, and he also hates to lose, which kind of connects to one of the abilities he has, which is when his life gauge gets below a quarter, he gets permacharge. His arms are just permanently charged.
Yeah, that's a great addition for Springman, especially when you get down to a little bit of your health, you get a little pickup, and then everything is charged. You do more damage than you could before. That's a great ability.
It also feels personally relatable, you know? You feel backed into a corner and then you just get like, rah!
で、なんかそうですね。攻められたらなんか解凍できるよ。
And just a minute ago we had the green ring and that refills the health. So a lot going on screen. Matt getting annihilated once again.
By Yabuki-san this time.
It's so tough.
So let's look at that Minmin's story and what's her background story.
じゃあちょっとミンミンの背景に移りましょう。
はい。ミンミンはですね、ここのラーメンボールというステージのラーメン屋の看板娘です。
So she's kind of the prize daughter of a ramen shop that's actually located here at this ramen bowl where you're fighting.
でお分かりのように腕がラーメン状の、伸びる腕になってます。
And you know, as you can probably guess and see, her arms are made of this kind of stretchy ramen.
髪の毛もですね、ラーメン型の、ショートヘアで、ラーメン鉢のニット帽をかぶってます。
And then you can see, you know, on top of her hair, she's got these kind of like ramen noodle-like strands of hair, and then this knit beanie that looks like an upturned ramen bowl as well.
Love it. And one of my favorite weapons in the game right now is definitely the dragon, which is one of Minmin's main arms. It definitely has really good range. It has that nice little blast, the delay blast that keeps the opponent moving.
彼の一番気に入りのアームがミンミンが使っているそのドラゴンですけど、すごいなんか広範囲でなんか攻撃できる。
Should we switch roles? Yeah, sure.
または細かく習いますので、気に入ってます。
そうですね。左腕がですね、チャージするとドラゴン型の腕になるので、より一層強くなると思いますね。
And then you know that left arm, since when you charge it up, it turns into actually a dragon. You know, she can get even stronger.
Awesome. I'm stoked that we're going to be using Ninjara. He's my favorite.
Okay. Into the ribbon wearing.
Ninjara versus Ribbon Girl.
Nice.
So I think we're seeing a lot on a lot of online like tournaments and whatnot that, especially Ribbon Girl is one of like the top fighters. Let's talk a little bit about Ribbon Girl and her story and her abilities.
そうですね。今なんかネット上とかでなんかリボンガールがトップのファイターとしてなんか、認められてると思うんですけど、ちょっとリボンガールについて話しますか。
はい、リボンガールはアームズの世界ではポップスターでみんなにこう人気の有名な、ファイターです。
So Ribbon Girl is a really popular person in this world. She's a popular fighter, but she's also a pop star in this world.
で歌を歌うだけじゃなくて、アームズファイトに参戦してですね、非常に強い一面もあって、とてもかっこいい女性ですね。
So you know she's not just the singer; she's also here participating in the arms tournament, as you can see. So she's a really strong female character and just a really cool character as well.
She's a singing fighter. I like it. At the same time.
歌って戦えるポップスター。
Yeah, she's a singing, fighting pop star.
All right, and then we have Ninjara. What is Ninjara's story?
じゃあNinjaraのストーリーは何でしょうか。
はい。忍者らはですね、頭が手裏剣型のちょんまげをしているのと、腕が鎖のモチーフになっているのが特徴的です。
So what's really unique about Ninjara in terms of his visuals, he's got that top knot that's shaped like a shuriken, like a ninja star, and then he's got those chain arms, which is reminiscent of another ninja weapon as well.
で彼は忍術大学の学生なんですけど、最後の卒業試験としてこのアームズ大会に参加しているっていうそういう設定です。
And kind of his backstory of why he's in the tournament is that he's attending ninja college and winning the arms Grand Prix is his like final graduation assignment.
I love it. Ninja college for all. Ninja college for all.
そうです。
Ninja college.
忍者なんですけど。
One of the really cool things
he's a
about
ninja.
him is his ability to dodge is unique as compared to some of the other characters. So maybe you can showcase that in a minute when
I'll
we
try.
get started.
やはり
Yeah, I mean, do your best, man. Do your best.
彼の特徴ですか
I
ら
believe in
まあマットに
you.
そ
You
れを
can do
な
it.
んか
Yeah, there you go.
見
There you
せ
go.
てくださいと。
そうです
So he
ね。
kind of flips in and out, which is very advantageous. One of his special skills for sure.
Right. So while he's blocking, when the opponent punches, he'll teleport over to the next side, and then you can counter with that. Very counterable character.
And I feel like you can use it in kind of unpredictable ways as well, as long as you divvy up which way you're jumping and whatnot.
Let's look at the arms a little bit. So I know we got a Ribbon Girl who's got a few items on her arms. Let's talk about weapons.
ちょっとリボンガールに今使ってるアームについて話しましょう。
はい、左手今スパーキーですね。雷のパンチ。
So on the left, she's got the Sparky, which is a lightning punch.
で右手はこの鞭のようにしなる。
And then on the right, she's got the kind of whip-like Slapamander.
Yeah, the Slapamander. I love how it just like it swings around the opponent, and so you don't see it coming until it comes from the left or right.
Until it's right in your face.
Yeah, it's not a direct shot.
大きくカーブするからなんか読めないですね。
How you doing over there, Matt?
It's
How you
like
doing?
fighting God.
神と戦ってるような感じです。
It's the wrath of Yabuki-san and Ishikawa-san. So moving on to the next fighters. Let's see who we got up
ファイタ
next.
ーを入れ替えましょう。
It is.
Should we
次は
switch
まだ
over?
大丈
次は誰にしますか
It's the heavy arms, right? We got Master Mummy,
マスターマン。
and then also Mechanica.
Okay.
ああ、
夫。変わり
マス
ますか。
ターマンみたいな。
はい。
あ、じゃあ。
じゃあまたプレイヤーを変えてみます。
We're gonna switch
Yeah, we're
again.
gonna switch again. Ishikawa-san's gonna.
What they're doing is they're wearing you down, Matt.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do.
Oh, I'm already pretty tired. But I'm gonna fight hard to the end.
マットが疲れていました。
Yeah, so one of my favorite characters is definitely Mechanica.
Mechanica,
She can definitely take punches, but also all of her movesets are actually very, very aggressive, and it's all on the offense. We'll see it when we get into this match here.
It is hard to choose a favorite because they're all so
Oh, yeah.
unique.
やっぱり一番のお気に入りの選択肢の中なんかみんなすごいユニークなキャラだからなんか
そうですね。
難しいです。
10体のキャラクターたちなんですけど、なるべくその違いが出るように意識して作りました。
So, there's 10 characters, but we worked really hard to make sure that they're all very, unique and different from each other.
They definitely are. It's awesome.
できるだけいろんなキャラクターを使ってもらうと、このゲームの深みもより分かってくると思います。
And I think, if people playing it, if they try out all of the different characters, they'll understand more and more how deep the gameplay is.
Oh, yeah. And so let's look at Mechanica's playstyle, her fighting technique. So her arms and her style of she's pretty floaty. It seems like.
メカニカはホバーできますが、どのようなプレイスタイルが一番合ってるんでしょう。
やっぱりメカニックは空中でホバーできるので、空中からどんどん撃ち落とすような、そういった戦い方がいいですね。
So for Mechanica, because as you said, she has that hover ability, you should just use that a lot. Stay hovering and try and attack from the air as much as possible.
Oh my gosh! Wow,
that was close.
That was a really close match.
Yeah, very close. So now, because of the victory of Master Mummy, let's transition to Master Mummy. Let's find out a little bit more about Master Mummy.
じゃあマスターマミーはいかがでしょうか。
マスターマミーはもうとにかくパワフルでどんどん前にパンチパンチパンチパンチってどんどん押していくタイプのキャラクターです。
So Master Mummy is a character that you just want to keep moving forward and just punch and punch and punch and punch, just keep coming with the punches.
And Master Mummy does have a unique ability where when he's guarding, it actually refills its HP.
でガードしながら回復できますよね。
そうですね。
Yeah.
Yeah, it almost looks like little souls are being sucked into him and then providing him with life.
なんか小さな魂が彼を回復させてるように見えますが。
The victory for Master Mummy.
Yeah, you got me back.
So we
got
saw
me back hard.
Yeah. So we saw a lot of the fighting. Let's show a couple of the different modes that we have in the game as well. Yeah.
じゃあ結構新しいモードに移りましょうか。
So for the first mode we're going to show off will be the basketball mode, hoop is what we call it. And let's go into the details or the little specs about this feature, the hoops.
バスケはどのようなモードでしょうか。
バスケは投げの練習になるような、ゲームを作ろうと思って、用意しました。
So this basketball hoops, we kind of created it as a way to, have something that people could practice throwing.
ただのプラクティスではなくて、敵をリングに放り込むという非常にクレイジーなゲームです。
So rather than make it, just simply practice, we made it this kind of crazy game where you try to pick up your opponent and throw them through a basketball.
I love it.
So you're taking your opponent and you're going to dunk them in the basketball hoop. Just like that.
Obviously, don't do this in real life.
Dunk shoot.
So I do notice that in this game there are 2 points and there's 3 points. So if you're inside the arch, it's only 2 points, and then also when you're outside the arch, it's 3 points.
3-pointラインもちゃんとありますよね。
そうですね。
3ポイント。
3 point.
ちゃんと最後の足の位置を見て3か2か判定してますんで。
Yep, it looks right at where your feet are actually to determine whether it's a 2 or a 3-pointer, where your feet were at the last moment.
And I really like this mode a lot. It's just the fact that you're playing arms. It's the same kind of style of you're fighting against an opponent, but the trick is really you're grabbing them and you're trying to counter them and throw them into the hoop to score and get the best for the first of 10 points.
Yeah, so definitely a good stage to practice grabbing and throwing and kind of perfecting that technique.
As you notice right here too, once you finish and you land a rush attack, you will bounce your opponent off of the turnbuckle into the basketball hoop. Oh,
nice.
This is a close game.
Oh,
there it is.
Yep.
Got dunked. Ishikawa for the win.
Even at our own sport.
American sports.
Yeah, so let's go on to the next mode. So we're going to do volleyball this time and show off the difference of this one. So basketball is a lot about grabbing and countering your opponent, but then in volleyball it's really about setting up your hit and setting up that for the spike. So you can use one hand to hit the ball, but if you use both your hands and you hit the ball at the same time, it'll actually set the ball up, and then the next hit you go for, you can spike it. And there's a lot more jumping involved in this mode.
I feel like if volleyball was like this in real life, I would actually play it too.
バレーボールが本当に困難だったら、ボレーボールもっとやるかもしれない。
It's arms volleyball. Oh, nice block. So as you can see here, it's really you're countering your opponent's ball by keeping it on their side. After a certain amount of time, that volleyball will pop, basically. Nope. Of course, this doesn't happen in real life, but you know this is part of the arm segment here.
本当はボールが爆発しないんですけど。
When we all have extendable arms.
バレーボールもこうジャンプしたり動いたりっていうその動きの練習になるミニゲームです。
And so, you know, in the case of volleyball as well, this is a game that it kind of helps you practice having to do all that jumping and moving because that's, you know, how you'll be able to win the game.
まあ遊んでるうちにバトルも強くなるんじゃないかなと思います。
So we think, you know, if people play this game a lot, you know, eventually that'll transfer into actually being better in the battle as well.
And that's what it does seem like. As Matt lost the volleyball game and Ishikawa-san for the victory. Yeah, each of these modes really help stabilize your basic battling skills in the actual fights. You know, but again, basketball was grabbing. Volleyball, you have the jump attacks, setting up for the next move.
これのゲームはなんか基本のバトルの基本も鍛えられますよね。確かに。
So we have one final mode to show you guys. It will be the skill shot mode.
最後は
Sweet.
skill shot.
Which character will you guys choose today? Oh,
キャラは
Ninjara.
どうします？
Ooh.
That's a nice
Oh,
color.
a different
Yeah.
color.
Oh.
Dig it.
So, Yabuki-san, Ishikawa-san, who is your favorite fighter in ARMS?
一番気に入るなキャラ
はい
クターは。
やっぱりスプリングマンですね。
I like Springman.
Springman?
Yep.
私はスプリングマン取られたから
石川さん already took Springman, so
ミンミンかな
I'll go with
今は
Min Min.
ミンミンが好きです
right now I'm in the Min Min.
So as you see with the skill game, you're really going for the targets, and the more points you get, that's how you win the game when time is over. You can counter your opponents as well.
まあ的当てだけではなくなんか相手もカウンターできますよね。
やっぱりこれはうまく狙い定めて、命中率高く当てる練習ですね。
And so this is a good, you know, this actually lets you practice, you know, having good aim, being able to hit specific spots.
けど対面向こう側にはライバルもいたりするので邪魔をすることができる。
But since you got your opponent on the other end, they're obviously going to be trying getting in your way and making things difficult, right?
Again, another mini game that will, another mode that will help you actually increase your abilities in the game itself.
Yeah, all of the mini games definitely they kind of span the wide range of the different things that you can do so that you can practice, which is awesome.
All right,
Good
well,
game.
nice job, Matt.
Yeah,
I think you
smart
got
game.
one. It's good.
Yeah, I did get one.
This will make you
Out of
stronger.
how many matches?
I don't want to count.
Okay, we won't count. You've been a really great sport.
Oh, no, it's been a lot of fun. I love playing with